One product most of us, men, women, across the world really use on a daily basis, sometimes even twice, is sunscreen. But what if I tell you that sunscreen that you're applying may not be protecting you at all? In fact, you may be just getting conned by the sunscreen companies. I'm not saying all, but this is exactly what's found in Australia. Now, Australia, a sunscreen scandal has exploded, with the government now cracking a whip and pulling off shelves nearly 18 products. After independent testing by Australian agencies, found that they offered only a fraction of the protection that they promised. Ultraviolet's Lean Screen Sunscreen. It's marketed as SPF 50+. Tests have revealed that it was closer to only SPF 4, essentially useless. The product was recalled in August. Australia's medicines regulator, the Therapeutic Goods Administration, has now flagged about 20 more sunscreens in the country, many sharing the same base formula. And they believe it's not giving any protection. Officials warn that some products may test as low as SPF 4. So far, 8 have been recalled, 10 are paused, others remain under review. So it's certainly alarming. We're also looking at some of the big brands like Neutrogena, Banana Boat, Bondi Sands, and the Cancer Council feature on the list. Though they dispute these findings, adding to the worry, some products also tested positive for benzene, a cancer-causing chemical that's linked to leukemia and blood disorders. Australia is now already the skin cancer capital of the world. Here we're looking at Australia imposing the most stringent sunscreen rules globally. Unlike in Europe and India, where sunscreen is considered a cosmetic, in Australia particularly, it's regulated as a therapeutic good, basically a medicine. Of course, Australia now, while it cracks a whip, all of this scandal began in June, where a report by consumer advocacy group Choice, which found popular sunscreens failing independent SPF checks, that triggered the TGA's sweeping investigation across brands. Now, what does this mean for consumers? Experts say, first, stop using recalled products immediately and get a refund if you can. Second, application still matters. A full teaspoon of sunscreen for every part of your body is mandatory if you're going out in the sun. And remember, this is a very complicated relationship that Australians have with the sun. There's this whole trend of getting a nice tan. But while you want a tan, you also need to put sunscreen enough to protect you from the UV rays. And it seems like the brands that are promising to do that aren't really effective enough. The scandal may have consequences far beyond Australia because many of the same products are sold worldwide. For now, regulators are racing to restore trust. But until that happens, customers are left now scrambling which sunscreen to use.